Bonjour. Today is vlog day 440. If you've ever been frustrated with the French language, these are the guys to complain to.
Good morning. It is, is today Friday? Yes, I don't even know. Yesterday was great. It was, oh wait, it was overpacked. It was too packed. There was a lot going on. Between horse meat tacos, hanging out with different people, bouldering in the morning, going on tour. It was busy. I think I got 4 hours of sleep last night after finally getting home and editing, and now I'm getting up to go to Versailles. So, we're gonna go to Versailles, and it's gonna be grand. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember. This morning.
Oh man, I feel like dying. Oh, I guess I should be down this end of the train. Now, what I'm really looking forward to is tonight Nicola and I are going to be heading out of town. We're going to head to his family's country home. Way out. Glorious, but in the meantime, I could definitely take about 7 naps and I'd be a little bit better for the wear. So as promised, for those of you who are new to the channel, here's a little catch me up on like the last 440 videos that you I don't know if you want to watch them, but just in case you don't. As an introduction, my name is Jay, and I'm in Paris. And I don't sleep very much, which is a theme that you're gonna run into pretty quickly. And also, I run across the street when the light is red sometimes. It has to happen. I moved to Paris 7 months ago on a lark. Not really on a lark. I've always loved France. I've lived here twice before. But basically, last year went terribly. Not just for everybody, but for me too. Basically, when I started vlogging, it was for a number of reasons. One, I love making videos so much, and I let it fall out of my life. Like, I wasn't making them very often anymore, and I wanted to pull it back in. 2, of course, I was inspired by Casey Neistat and a few others. Let's just say Casey, that's basically it. And it made me want to do something, and then I was coming up on my 2,000th photo of the day. I posted a photo every day for 2,000 days. I was like, I'm gonna up the ante, and boy, did I ever up the ante. Wow. I thought, boy, you know what? If ever there's a time to do it, now is it. Now is it. Am I speaking English still? I figured, let's do it now, because I was launching a tech company not long after I started. I had like some book stuff that was going on, and I was like, this is the time to do, like, interesting things are about to happen in my life. And boy, I had no idea just how interesting those things would be. Because they, didn't go well. Side note, over here on Shakespeare and Friends, or right next to it, there's a cactus space invader. I'm not sure if it's a, what's it called from Final Fantasy? It's a cactumagooger. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've never gotten it. I can't see it from here though, and I can't even try. I have a feeling I'm way too far away. But anyways, I do like to hunt space invaders. That is a thing. If you enjoy street art, then follow along and we will find more street art together. But yeah, nothing went right. Nothing went well. Everything went wrong and poorly and badly, and was not the best. And so that is kind of where I ended up here. There it is. Zoom. Yeah, the product that we launched didn't really go anywhere. None of the book stuff that I was doing went anywhere. And I found myself in a bad situation where I was like, man, I hate this. I don't like where I'm at. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. I was really struggling just to make it. I'm still struggling a little bit, but I was like, I gotta get out of here. Where do I love to be instead? Paris. I feel at home in Paris. I have a place to live in Paris. Why don't I go to Paris? I was like, why not? Kristen brought me coffee. look at those weirdos. Ooh, somebody's taking a time lapse over here. Selfie. It's a video.
You guys are too cute.
So if you go back a year in the vlog, really basically a year from now, back in September, I was launching a Kickstarter. Everything was kind of coming apart. The wheels were coming off. I didn't have any money left. I didn't know what to do with myself. And I ended up back in Spokane with no real job prospects, no real chances to do anything I wanted to do. Moving furniture either for a thrift store before that or staging company after. I'm apparently very good at moving furniture and trying to figure out what the heck to do with my life. While I was in France though, I had some friends that were like, hey man, just get back here, we'll find you work. Like, just come back to France. Easier said than done, of course. I still had to go through the visa process. And thankfully, that, at least so far, has worked out. I'm getting a couple of beers to share with Nicola over the weekend here. This is a good place to do it. So I did a little editing for about an hour just to try and cut into it because I have no idea if I'm even going to be able to upload this tomorrow where we are or where we're going. I'm really inarticulate this morning. That sleep deprivation really kicked me in the face. I'm not doing so much better now, I'm sure, but still, whew, brutal. So I took a shot in the dark and got a visa that I really didn't expect to get in the end. I thought, I don't know, it was one of those visas that had a reputation of being kind of the holy grail of visas. And I was like, well, they're never going to give it to me. And then they did. And I was like, oh, better go. Yeah, that's a whole nuanced story in and of itself. But I wound up here and now kind of the goal is to just stay here. I'm still working on getting my immigration paperwork done. There's always a chance that they'll kick me out of the country. Hopefully they don't. And then we're starting over here. There's a lot of fresh start going on over here and more to come, more to talk about as we go. But for now, I don't know, just trying to get settled here in France again. Basically, I have a lot of dreams and hopes, things that drive me, things that get me really excited. But the two kind of cornerstones, out of the three, I suppose, but the two kind of cornerstones are pretty much writing and travel. If I could spend more time doing both of those two things, I will be at a great place. And I figure, why not take the risk and try to make that actually happen instead of just talking about it? So the huge unattainable dream out of all of it is to become like a full-time writer. This is not an exit. Dang it. Gotta try and find exit 9. Yeah, no, those are exit 9, but exit 8 has the same street name, so we'll go for that. So the big dream, of course, is to make a living telling stories. Writing books would be great, but there's no money in publishing. At least not a ton of money in publishing. It's really hard. So that's one of the things I'm really aiming for. I love making videos. I love vlogging every day. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. It's kind of insane. Otherwise, you know, I'm just kind of hodgepodging my life together, as I'm sure a lot of us are, but kind of figured, you know what? I don't have a lot tying me down, and I'm not the kind of person to do 9 to 5 or, you know, not try to do what I want to do in life. So let's give that a try. And that's kind of where we got. Now, where the heck do we go from here? I got a haircut. I don't know how I feel about this. That's a haircut. After a few years of negotiations, we got our car. The one thing I was just realizing while we were standing in there was that my expectations for this trip are really weird. I feel like they're really different. Because when you say like, let's go into the countryside or whatever, I'm thinking like we're going out to the middle of nowhere where there'll be like nothing to do and we'll be forever away from other people. And I don't think that's what this is gonna be at all. It used to be like that. I'm thinking like very much American countryside with nothing going on.
There's more and more.
I mean, that's the thing. Well, but then when you said there were castles.
Well, there's castles
that's
everywhere.
I know, but it's already a step up from what I'm used to.
Oh yeah, that should be alright.
Did you know that Yvonne came into town today?
No, didn't.
Yeah, the mutual friend, she wanted a shout out because she introduced us and then didn't tell either of us she was coming to Paris and then got mad when she found out we were leaving town without her, so.
Why is she not coming?
Because she may have gotten mad that we were leaving town without her, but that didn't mean that she was about to come with us. What? Dig one up for you, yeah. All right, cursory scratch check and then on the road. I think all we're gonna have tonight is dinner and then darkness, so. Exit up the left, because that's not confusing at all. Now we're really on a road trip. We're trying to establish a Wi-Fi connection. This vlog is gonna upload late. But now you guys won't know until it's already up late. So anyways, safe drive. Got out here, one piece. What?
No, I'm just talking.
We're out here, all good, all good. Gotta go to bed. Gotta finish editing, and then it's bedtime. So tomorrow, whenever, upload soon.